Hello, and welcome to Queenscrafts by Bridget. I'm Bridget. Thank you for joining me today. Whether you're new here or you've been around since the very beginning, I truly appreciate you coming by and spending some time with me. Today we have several different things to talk about. We have some yarny and non-yarny fun. But first, we have 3 names going in the cauldron this time, of course. And first off is Lisa Peak. We have Kelly Rose Smith, and Crafty Moo. Congratulations, and I will be slipping those into the cauldron as soon as I turn the video off. If you're looking for me anywhere else on the internet, you can find me on Instagram, you can find me on my Facebook group page, or you can get a hold of me directly through my email. Everything is Queenscrafts by Bridget, just to make it easier, but it is also linked down in the description box below. So the non-yarny is, once again, we have put together one of the 4D puzzles of the Star Wars ships. And this time it was the Millennium Falcon. I will put that aside. There's all the gadgets and gadgets on the top. It's even got an antenna array. It's got the guns and everything on the bottom. That was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed some time with the king while we worked on this together. Also, sorry, I had to make sure that was put down safely. Also, a few months back, I contacted someone that had done a few things woodworking for a couple of the girls in the yarny community. Now, I knew that I could ask him for like doing my logo or doing the yarn ball thing like he'd done for other people. But my first thing was, you know what, I want him to see if he could make me something special for the king and have it be, of course, Star Wars themes. Now, he had not done Star Wars themes before. He had never done what I asked him for. So, of course, I told him if he couldn't do it, I completely understood. But he did give it a try. And unfortunately, he's had some life happenings happen lately. But he did put in the mail what he has made, and I wanted to show you. Now, I will link his Facebook group page, or his Facebook page, not his group page, his Facebook page down in the description box below. So if you happen to like what the king has been sent, and want to check out some of the other things that Arthur has, you can go ahead and check out his awesome makes. Now, I believe his last name is Lowell, but I could be saying that incorrectly. I'm not very good pronunciation-wise with many last names. But, blah, blah, blab, this is the awesome work that he has made for the king. Now, I was, got a hair tickle in my face. I was going to wait until Christmas, but as, with things going on right now, the king needed a little pick-me-up and whatnot. So I'm like, you know what? We're going to give it to him. As soon as I seen it came in, I gave it to him right away, and it put a huge smile on his face, and that meant the absolute world. Thank you so much, Arthur. Ooh. That hair is driving me crazy. Okay, so yarny, we have knit. One of my Miss Karens will enjoy this, as I have finally completed the 3rd pair. It's taken me forever, and I do mean forever, to get these 3 pairs done. I do have one last thing to do. Unfortunately, the first pair that I made was just a wee bit too short, so I have to pull out the toes and put 10 more rounds on and put the toes back in. But the 3rd pair is completed. I should be able, hopefully next week, sit down and pull those toes out, knit those 10 rounds, and be done and dusted with this project in its entirety. So this will count for Stash Down 2023. Yay! I'll have something this month. And now this is the same style as I have done in my tutorial. If you did not know, I do have a sock knitting tutorial, and quite recently I was tagged in a photograph with someone's very first sock, and they had followed my tutorial, which of course made me beam to the heavens. I love it when somebody is able to follow something that I've put up and make something wonderful, because then I have ignited my love for the craft in another person in some small way. And we have recently adopted the 3 kittens that didn't get adopted from the second batch that our wild kitty mommy has had this year. So now we have Sassy Kitty inside. We have Socks, Peaches, and Phantom outside, as well as their mommy, Callie. I have gotten a hold of a trap and neuter organization, so hopefully we will be getting all these kitties around here fixed so we won't have any more babies without homes, because obviously I cannot take them all in. These ones I do feed, and of course all the other kitties on the property I do as well. But it's getting cold, you know, and they only got one little thing out there to snuggle up in, so I made them a new bed. Now, obviously, I have to tuck this end in. I'm not going to worry about making it perfect because I made this for the kitties. I was going to make a dome style type one, but what I've decided to do is to repurpose one of my totes, and I will make a cover that goes over the tote with a hole in it so kitties can get in and out as they please and lay down, cover, you know, get all warm and snuggly. But that's going to have to wait until probably later next week, if not sometime in January. So I wanted to get this out there for them at least. And I'm going to take what I have left of the 2 cakes that I started with and make them a blanket to put down in it too so they can snuggle in it. The yarn I'm using, unfortunately, I have no access to again, at least where I got this yarn from. I got this yarn way back when AC Moore closed out, and this is the Parfait Layers. It's a lovely, very soft, wonderful, fun yarn to work with. It says it's a bulky 5. It's really no bigger than a 4. But it says machine wash warm, dry flat, and, you know, do not bleach. You can dry clean. It says to use a 5.5 millimeter knitting needle or a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook. I actually was using a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook, which I generally don't do. But for the very first time, I used my wood hook that was gifted to me some time back from Miss Abigail. I know that's not her name, but that's what she went by on the YouTube streets. But I had 2 of these, and you can see, you know, not even half gone, maybe a third. I used it double-stranded. I'm going to do the same thing, double-stranded, and just use up what's left, making a nice squishy blanket out there for them out there. Well, unfortunately, the rest of what I've been up to, you'll have to wait until next month to see. I have done an Advent video series for you guys to enjoy all of next month. Hopefully you will stop in and check those videos out. They're between 2.5 and 3.5 minutes long. It's nothing that's going to take up a lot of your time. You can quick, you know, watch the video, leave a comment, because even though I won't be, you know, obviously telling you each and every day what names are going in the cauldron from that video, I do plan at the end of every week to make a video, or at least once a week, make a video and let you know who has gone in the cauldron from those shorter videos, the Vlogmas videos, as it happens. Well, it's not really a Vlogmas, it's Advent. You know, I did the Advent, but you guys, it's not just opening yarn and showing you yarn. It's more than that. So come back all month long. Check that out. I've been working really hard for you guys to see that, so hopefully you will enjoy it. Until next time, I hope that you are crafting your happiness. Remember, Stash Down 2023. If you haven't gotten involved yet, we are rolling over to 2024. So if you want a hashtag Stash Down 2024, you're more than welcome, whether you are a content creator, a subscriber, just somebody that wants to play along, more than welcome. You can do it 1 month, not do it the next. And this is not a, oh, you can't buy yarn if you participate. Absolutely not. All this is the Stash Down initiative is a fun thing to do to encourage ourselves to use up the yarn we've already bought because we loved it. So let's use it. Let's give it its final purpose, what it really wants to be, by using up the pretty yarn. I'm not saying don't shop, because Lord knows if I find something that I really want to have, fiber or yarn or otherwise, I'm going to get it. And now, if I use it in a project, I just don't count that project as a stash down. It's as simple as that. All right, until next time, craft your happiness. Bye for now.